Talented Games, мы продолжаем проходить Dragon Age 2. В прошлый раз мы остановились на квесте по поиску матери главной героини, ее похитили. И сегодня мы будем распутывать этот квест и идти по следу. Я помню, обещала, кстати, почистить вам инвентарь. У меня, к сожалению, не было времени, поэтому, ребят, будем уже во время стрима, наверное, удалять что-нибудь, потому что реально у меня не было времени посмотреть там и продать, поудалять. Извините. Стараюсь уже в следующий раз, наверное. Что? Привет, Саламандра, добро пожаловать на стрим. Давно тебя не было. Как дела, рассказывай.
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around. There. More blood. They are here somewhere.
Это я знаю, молодец. Давай привет там всем.
Looks like your killer might be hiding under the foundry.
This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there. With him.
Привет, Юра, еще раз. Добро пожаловать на стрим. Ты что там, снова мультик рисуешь или что? Даже не предупредили. Я думала, мы сегодня Divinity будем. Макс молчит, ты молчишь. Кстати, посмотрела твой ролик. Немного поугарала снова. Последний который. Пересматривала и даже свою историю вспомнила, когда я была поменьше. Воображала, что я рыцарь и таким образом разбила лампочку. У меня вместо меча была лопатка такая длинная для обуви, знаете, железная. Но вообще я была типа рыцарем и разбила лампу. Это была не лампа, это был дракон. Согласна, пусть это будет дракон. Наругали? Ну, такое. Плохо было, потому что слова в лампе были не очень хорошие. Так-то нет, не ругали, в принципе. Обидно немножко было. Потому что я хотела в поход пойти. Так я лампу разбила. Ну, в плане рыцарь. В общем, все обошлось.
Mother! Alessa!
Так, все еще запутаннее. Я не помню, что это за леса. Серьезно. Будем надеяться, что ее мама жива. Кстати, ребят, звук нормальный. Не нужно... Не нужно убавлять. Да, я все-таки туда пошла.
Ooh, make us breath that smell. I know this locket. It belongs to Mother.
Меня погромче, но можно сделать так. Сейчас верну игру и через то есть свою уровень больше, как было. Вот так нормально. Я сделала 90, было 80. Потому что 100, по-моему, слишком много. Ну, в общем, если что, говорите. Еще могу чуть громче сделать. Если нормально, то уже лучше трогать не буду. Во, отлично, спасибо, Юр. И еще тоже щит дали, но не факт, что... Хорошо, спасибо, Салам. Спасибо, ребят. Так, сейчас я прогляну кое-что. Думаю, так будет лучше. Много.
Is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now.
Не говорите мне, что это какой-то ненормальный маньяк, владеющий магией крови. Привет, Эля, добро пожаловать на стрим. Ты вовремя сегодня. Только начали. 5 минут где-то пристримили. Я поняла. Так, то есть нам... Да. А? Все хорошо, немного подустала, даже думала сегодня не стримить, но решила нет, надо по расписанию. Хотя задумывалась уже прогулять. Но, думаю, нет, нужно стримить, потому что неизвестно, могу ли я в понедельник следующий, потому что в субботу я точно не смогу. Завтра еще будет стрим, а вот в субботу не будет. Скорее всего. Ну да, Илья. Только ради вас.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
You will never understand my purpose. Your
Блин,
mother
не
was
говорите,
chosen
что
because she was special.
он превратил
And now
ее мать
she
в
is part
сосуд
of
для
something
демона.
greater.
Мне просто нужна моя мать.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Release my mother and we'll go.
Нет, мы просто так не идем. Или просто так не
She's
идти.
here.
Отношения.
She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the
Реально
face of the
сумасшедший.
Maker and
Некромант.
lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is?
Блин, он
Love.
ее убил.
I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes,
Что за-
her skin,
Ребят, мы вообще могли ее спасти?
her delicate fingers. And at last, her
Больной
face.
ублюдок, все ему не жить.
Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved.
Блин,
And
ты
no
сестра,
force
теперь
on this
мать.
earth will part us.
Ё-моё, ну вот зачем они так над нами играют, а? Разработчики. Нравится вторая часть больше, чем первая. Мне обе нравятся. Просто, блин, тут такие повороты, что жесть просто. Таких поворотов, по-моему, не было в первой части. Хотя нет, вру, в DLC были некоторые. Плохо. как так все вышло, а? Я думала, что мы найдем, и она где-то будет ждать нас. Что за фигня, а? Кто так сюжеты пишет?
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
Не знаю, стоит ли говорить, но скажем. Ну как мы не можем спасти? Мы ведь и ресать умеем, и хилить. Ну как?
Don't move, Mother.
Никогда не понимала,
We'll find a way
почему мы знаем, как исцелять и воскрешать, но не можем помочь по сюжетным линиям персонажам.
Now, I'm free. I get to see Bethany again. And your father.
В смысле, одна, как же брат? Игровая условность, ну вот да. Не волнуйся за меня.
I'll be fine, Mother.
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Вот чего-чего, этого я точно не ожидала, серьезно.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
Можно жить дальше.
I know it hurts, but Mother wouldn't want us to dwell on it.
I'm not you. I can't just shove my grief into a corner and never look at it again. Why her? Why Leandra?
Из-за сходства с одной женщиной.
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
Magic didn't kill Mother. A madman did. He could have just as easily killed her with a knife.
You said she was used. This goes beyond just murder. It's desecration. I wish you'd never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt. You've had a long day, so I'll go to the gallows to talk to Carver. He'll need to know about this.
Ох,
Take
это
care, my
не
dear.
очень хорошо. Знаю то, что какое у Карвера отношение тоже к магам. Он еще и нас будет винить, поверьте. Наверное, таки будет. Хотя, ну, нет.
I don't know what to say, but I am here.
Артур, не знаю, он приходил к нам пару стримов назад. Не знаю, может, дела какие-то. Как бы у него сейчас глубокая ночь. Поэтому это так. Где твоя мать, Нрис?
What about your mother? Is she still alive?
I don't know. I have no memory of her. At least you knew your mother.
Юр, нам еще далеко до конца, просто я думала сегодня DLC пройти, но сюжетный поворот, что как-то не хочется побегать, квесты поделать. У нас как раз-то и нужно, видимо, делать DLC. Ладно, давайте сходим в крепость. Сдадим квест или возьмем, а потом уже будем дальше разбираться. Ты не доходил? Ну, видишь, будет тебе нежданчик тоже теперь. Так, а что нам вообще нужно сделать? Давайте глянем в дневнике. Привет, Блэкберт! Добро пожаловать на стрим. Так, получайте. Вон, нам нужно еще в висельник сходить. Точно. Как это я не увидела? Ладно, сейчас сделаем. В общем, по-моему, все связано с нашими спутниками, поэтому нужно будет опросить их. Потом пойдем, нужно будет дома еще прочитать письмо и дальше два кабеля. В игру сгоняем. Да не, Юра забросил. Опять мир не спасаем. Не, мы спасаем мир, просто я так называю теперь для плейлистов стрима. Чтобы потом не путаться, захожу просто в YouTube и добавляю в плейлист по номеру. Вот так. А мир мы спасаем дальше.
Is it cold in here? I'm having trouble staying warm. Ever since the fade and that thing inside Fainreal.
Сейчас тебе получше?
Any ill effects?
It keeps drifting back. I can feel the want of it.
It must have been strong to turn you.
Strong's not the word. I can deal with strong. This was, I don't know. It took a memory I was at peace with and, well, if that's what mages contend with, I'm less opposed to the gallows.
И меня тоже.
Should I be locked up?
I don't know. Who could resist that? Anders didn't, and seems quite proud of the fact. Merrill aches for some sort of bargain. It's obvious. I'm left to think, mages are either willful in a way I can't understand, or not mortal. I don't find either comforting.
Маги просто любят приключения, все просто.
What's the cap?
У нас несколько квестов. Авелин, нужно ее показать еще.
Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
Никак.
My mother is dead. My heart's broken.
I suppose I could say, at
Спасибо,
least
что
you
зашел,
knew yours.
Саламандра.
But that seems more about me than you. I just have flashes of impossibly long hair. But my father... Would you like to hear one thing?
Mm-hmm.
You've never talked about him.
My father trained me in all the skills he had been forced to give up. He spent everything to get me into Kaelin's service. Do you know what I remember? When he read to me, stupid things, dragons and heroes. He wouldn't turn a page until I reached over and took his hand. That big man made every step of the story my choice. I loved that. He died of the wasting in a Denerim ward. Those last weeks, I read to him. I had to take his hand to turn the pages, and I couldn't tell if he was too weak, or if it was the old game. He smiled at that, at his big girl. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Drink?
I could use one.
As much or as little as you want. No one tells you how to mourn. And when someone says, move on, you take their hand and say, my choice. That's all I have. I'll miss her too.
I need
a favor that I can only trust to you.
You can always ask.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
До сих пор монитор не починили, ого. Но ты уже относила диагностику, нет? Это стражник, которого мы спасли?
Donick? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
Да, мы любопытные. А что внутри?
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
That seems abrupt, even for you.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
Пятница, ого. А они звонили или как? Или они просто приняли и все? Она-то всегда может на нас положиться, но надеюсь, это дружеская фраза, не в плане, но...
Strangely difficult. Please hurry back with his reaction.
Странное происходит.
I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
Я тебя обидела?
I'm sorry. I don't see where I went wrong.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
Ты же вроде бы забыла Уэсли.
Last I checked, you were the one who decided to let the man rest.
It's not about Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this. I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
Это просто дружеский подарок.
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield. You do know that Orlesian Smith slapped Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
Ай, тяжко бывает с Авелин. Периодически. Так, погнали. Еще один квест появился, но давайте сразу его возьмем. С Доником поговорим и пойдем в Арику.
Guardsman Donick.
Sir Hawk, it's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
Ты уже выздоровел?
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust.
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
У меня есть то, что может тебе пригодиться.
This is for you. It's apparently very important.
I'll take you at your word. It's a copper relief of marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
Наверняка.
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do, of varying import. Sarah Hawke.
That was awkward. What was Aveline thinking?
Интересно. Не говорите мне, что... Я поняла. Мне кажется, что Авелин влюбилась в него. Ну-ка, Авелин.
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donick react?
As one might expect when confused.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just... listen.
All right.
Давай.
Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
She'd do a lot better to just get this fellow alone in a room. Life's too short.
Hey, Donick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Или, возможно, она проверяет его, не замешан ли он там в чем-то. Ну-ка, Авелин.
Donick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat.
Это очень
You'll
странно.
take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Приданой?
Dowry? Then this isn't about accusations.
No, it's not.
She's courting the man, with a fear reserved for dragons.
Сказала бы мне сразу.
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
It can't be a complete mystery. You were married once, right?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
Чего, по-моему, прикольная, Элё. Давайте узнаем больше. Почему тебе это так трудно?
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
It's just fear. I know it's foolish, but I can't get away from it. What about you and Fenris? How do you deal with the danger of your lives?
Maybe we're not the best example.
But you understand. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
Ой, не, я так спрашивать не буду. Значит, Уэсли в прошлом?
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years since Wesley. Stop trying to protect me.
Она выглядит как
I've
мужик,
made my
потому что она
peace.
постоянно в
You'd
доспехах.
want me to live.
Скорее всего, поэтому. Ты все это время никого не заводила?
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
I am diligent on behalf of my men. And I've neglected many other things.
Если тебе это важно, я помогу.
Well, this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
Let him decide if that bothers him.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
Да, представь себе.
What? Too simple?
Tell Donick, invite him to the Hanged Man.
Отлично, мы тоже туда собирались.
Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Sir Donick, are you free? I need to ask you something.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Общая гулянка.
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sir Hawk. I guess I'll be there. Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
Hope the day is treating you well, Sarah.
Good day, Sarah.
Не говорите, что Доник позвал всех. А, нет,
There
повезло.
were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change, apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
Just give it a moment. Another round?
Не говорите, что
Make a
Авелин
yes.
струсила. Ну как так? Пришла? Ну, Авелин. Да, смешной квест.
So, Aveline is great.
look. If this was all an attempt to get closer to me through the captain, you're just not my type. All this playing shy business. I like a little backbone.
Может, сейчас
I have
она
to go.
берется
Thanks for the drinks.
уверенности, как это услышала.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I'm interested in him.
I'm an idiot.
С этим я спорить не стану.
Admitting it is a good step. Where are you heading next?
The barracks, for Eldon, the deepest hole I can find.
You've never been the hiding type.
I know, all right, but I freeze up. The only place I'm not a mess is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
Again, she deflects.
I will not
Кто бы
risk.
говорил, Фенрис, кто
You're
бы говорил.
squandering something you don't understand.
Доверься своим друзьям.
You can't ignore advice from such a stable source.
But I can't fight and talk.
I'll clear the way, and you can see if he's the one.
You're too good at this. Is it any wonder you've all but taken Hightown? You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will think of something to say.
Хорошо. А мы быстро подойдем еще к Варику. К Мериль хорошо было бы заскочить. Да и к Фенрису.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
О боже, что тебе с
Have you got a
носом,
minute,
Варик?
Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world.
Стеснялся.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. People say you and that elf, you know, the angsty Tevinter one, are becoming quite the item. So, what's going on, Hawk?
Ты ревнуешь?
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
Ира, ты это видишь?
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. You do know the elf is covered in spikes, like an angsty porcupine. He might have some issues.
Я ценю твою заботу.
I know you mean well, Varric. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I certainly hope so.
Варик, у него пухли на груди нет, у него даже нос пропал, не знаю почему. Периодически пропадает.
There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
И все.
Don't the stories mention my stunning good looks? What about my cunning wit?
Nope. They skip straight to the part about the lovable dwarf with the gorgeous crossbow and the heart of gold. I try to steer them straight, but you know how stories go. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
Почему в главной роли именно я?
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. One part down to earth, one part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
Чему рассказывать небелицы?
What compels you to spin these ridiculous tales?
I love the sound of my own voice, and I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
Ой, тебе-то какая выгода от этого?
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawk. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
Да, уж я представляю. Ты неплохо потрудился.
And exactly how many taverns have heard this particular story?
I only frequent the nice ones. Where it goes afterward is anybody's guess. You're beautiful, deadly, and hang out with fantastic dwarves. It would be a crime if people didn't talk about you. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
Так, все. С тобой. Интересно, Изабелла есть, нет? Угу. По-моему, с ней блогом мне туда. К сожалению. Так, погнали к Мериль и зайдем. Не помню, вот. И зайдем еще к Фенрису.
Hawk, I could never have faced the Keeper myself. I never imagined a human would help me restore Dalish history. No one ever understood. Not the Keeper, not my clan. Just you.
Нет, но они точно недорогие. Но я думаю, не переменят мнение.
When the Illuvian is finished, they'll appreciate all you've done for them.
It's all right. Even if they hate me forever, I'll know I helped them. You're the first real friend I've ever had. Masaranas, Lethalan. By the Dread Wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Что за ужасный волк? Нужно вот перечитать все записи, потому что я не помню. Знакомая очень. Так, долгий путь. А, это нам нужно помочь точно. Авелин. Чем-то поможем ей. Я уже прошла большую часть игры, я даже не знаю. Не знаю, Альон. Я хотела у Юры спросить, но Юра тоже не прошел. А с Факса сегодня нету. Я не знаю, Эля, он не писал сегодня.
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this.
Что дальше? Эх, видимо, снова нам придется разгребать врагов.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Painful.
Это точно. Мне кажется, что он или знает и притворяется, или реально понимает намеков. Что это за бегающие беспехи?
Well, guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawk, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Aveline.
Hawk, don't.
Хватит тянуть.
We don't have all night, you know.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
Are you blind, man? Kiss her already.
Captain? I should get back to the barracks.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawk, or so help me.
Чит классный очень, видели? Авелин, тот, который мы ей подарили, походу. Ну же, спасибо. Мусор. Ладно, возвращаемся тогда, ребят. Будем исправлять. О.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
Они все поймут.
You're their captain, not a golem. They expect you to have feelings.
Not if they get in the way of the job.
You don't know that.
I won't be that stupid again.
My apologies, Sarah Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
Ну, ребят, держим кулачки. Надеюсь, все хорошо будет. И надеюсь, мы не напортачили. Ну, ясно, все хорошо. Тогда...
I cannot imagine what it must be like to lose your family. Anything I could say would be insufficient. I'm sorry.
Aveline.
Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
Тоже помогла.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
Никогда.
Not for a second.
You don't lie very well.
As far as you know.
Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
Обязательно. Так, а еще давай поговорим, если хочешь поговорить.
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it. Trouble, Hawk?
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The guard is always looking.
Это ты, капитан, а не я.
Don't blame me for not being you. I'd make a poor guard.
Well, we agree on that. I don't really see you taking my orders. Besides, you won't catch me saying you don't have an effect. You've certainly had one on Hightown.
But...
maybe it's time to get serious. Before the option isn't your own.
Ты же скуксишься без меня.
You don't want me as sour and dour as you. You need a counterpoint.
I don't think I've asked to be made the butt of your jokes.
Donick.
Okay, sometimes I have asked for it. I do wish there was more time for levity. It comes so easy to you. Maybe a little too easy. That's all I'm saying.
Все, тогда идем теперь в DLC, так понимаю. Или же не в DLC. Посмотрим. Сперва зайдем к Фенрису. Там хоть и нету, но не всех квестах диалог, но проверим на всякий. А вдруг? У меня большая надежда, что какой-нибудь диалог там будет. И заодно Авелина присоединим. Ого, DLC. Ну давай сейчас начнем. Мы много не успеем, но... Я так понимаю, у нас сама игра ведет к DLC, потому что именно в дом Хоук идут. Да, нет. В одном из них тебя наконец-таки за пределы этого города отправят. Ого! Это поворот. Поворот. Да, домой. Дела уже сделали. А, нужно было все-таки проверить. Потому что не всегда квесты высвечиваются. Так, дневник. Главный. Гениальный, вот. А, нет, еще не DLC. Нужно прочитать. Орешок, я так понимаю. Думаю, возьмем сегодня квест. В следующий раз. Посмотреть, можно ли заказать. Не, рун не надо. Вот зелье, отлично. Не хватает. Вот иногда. Хватит, думаю. Ой, хватит. Угу. Ну, вроде бы мы читали, да? Читаю? Да, читали. Пять. Пока мы далеко не отошли. Вроде бы прочитали, нет? Карвер написал. Давайте быстро просмотрим. Подожди. А, это старое письмо. Потому что он бы знал уже про их мать. Старое письмо. И все же... Я уж думала, DLC. Не тут-то было.
Good day to you, Sarah.
It is apparently not enough that the Kunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Kun. He has left for the Kunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawk, convince Seamus to come home.
Да, вот это поворот, а ну-ка. Они принимают людей?
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Кто-нибудь еще знает об этом?
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous.
Погибаю от работы, Юра, там очень много тебе вообще делать.
Strong,
Я представляю, мне тоже очень много рисовать. Я сегодня очень много рисовала. И завтра буду, и послезавтра, пока не доделаю. Ведь он сам так решил.
He is of age.
Он взрослый, да.
The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Kunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
Не к добру это все.
You know this will only end in trouble.
А если с утра доделать?
Fitting.
Не хочешь
That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Да, в принципе, с Аришоком мы вроде бы научились общаться, понимать друга, но я не знаю, что он нам скажет. Ты узнает в этой ситуации. А, ты уезжаешь, понятно. Плохо. Ну, уже как будет. Если завтра не постримим, я снова буду стримить. Да. Dragon Age. И все. И уже сил нет, можешь завтра доделать, в принципе. Потому что Спакс молчит, я не знаю, где он. Наверное, снова на пробежке.
So was that anti-Canary, anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type.
Интересно, есть разница, куда идти? Давайте вопрос. Я не знаю, в чем отличие, но на всякий случай я сохранилась.
Enter if you must.
So, hope the Arishok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Смотрите, какой классный щит, мне красивый. Прикольный.
Sarah Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, bars still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Очевидный политический ход.
No doubt you see the advantage of having the Viscount's son at arm's reach.
He is no longer the Viscount's son. Vidithari give up their lives for the certainty only Kunari know.
You would not take advantage of his connections.
The Qun may demand that advantage, but I do not. It was his choice to be educated. He is not my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
Может, объясните?
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
Позвольте мне разобраться.
Don't make things worse by marching your men through the streets without cause.
This is cause. This is the last insult I will suffer, Hawk. I will be watching. Vidithari are of the Qun. This offense will have an answer. Sarah, Hawk.
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Опять?
Are you?
Мы же
But
поговорили
despite,
уже.
the son has made a choice. He went to his father. If she has threatened someone...
О. Ну ладно. В общем, это не очень хорошо. Мне кажется, что сейчас кто-то пострадает, или наместник, или его сын. Это мать Петриса, но еще та хитрюга. Умеет плести заговоры. Походу, у всех внезапно это, я не знаю, наверное, или нажала что-то, или лагала, я не знаю, почему оно так по новой. Не говорите, что его убили уже. Это было бы слишком для сегодняшнего стрима. Только неожиданных смертей. Надеюсь, он жив. Вот как и знала. Серьезно?
Look at what you have done.
Нас еще и подставили.
To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Kunari masters will finally answer.
Ох, как я его не переношу. Зачем было убивать Сеймуса?
You've been a headache, but to outright kill someone, that's new for you.
He deliberately denied the Maker. How many would follow if he went unpunished? And yet, even this sympathizer will inspire vengeance when his brutal murder is exposed.
You won't get the Kunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter. On both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you.
Еще одна сумасшедшая, в общем,
Earn
понятно.
your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
Многие невинные через ненормальную погибнут.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother.
It is as you predicted. All too well.
Да потому что это она все придумала, она все это сделала.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Kunari filth. This is a hand of the divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them. Sarah Hawke, is it?
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Kunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Kunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sarah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Вот началась война.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Да, все закрутилось, Элио. Серьезно, причем закрутилось. Мне кажется, что следующий наш стрим будет еще уже в плане еще события происходить. Двоих за сегодняшний стрим убили. Это только начало войны, считайте.
What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
Мужайтесь, вы нужны народу.
This is not over, Excellency. The city needs a leader.
It does. And I am no longer that person.
Не говорите, что нас наместником сделают, это было бы... Еще одним резким поворотом.
Please. Hawke.
Да, вряд ли.
Leave me.
Да, грустный сегодня стрим. Единственный лучик света — это роман Авелин с тем стражником. Смотрю дневник, и что там. Нужно с Изабеллой поговорить. И... нам нужно идти домой, понятно.
Hawke, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home. Very.
Учитывая, как развиваются события, наверное, мы уже полугры точно прошли. Скорее всего. Может, даже больше.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle. Get off your high horse. I have problems too. Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father? Oh, you little...
What is it now, you two?
Hawke. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
По очереди, пожалуйста.
But hold on. What's this about? Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Canary.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Да. Изабелла, ты точно эту реликвию ищешь?
You're sure this is the relic you're after? I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one. Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was. Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
Окей, что это за беглецы?
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Canary?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
Что же будет?
You're expecting trouble.
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Canary aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
И ты только сейчас об этом услышала?
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella? Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
А кто хочет купить реликвию, Сэм?
Who is involved in this exchange? Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Подождите, а вдруг это... В смысле, эта реликвия, это тот идол с Лириума, который мы нашли в подземелье? Кто такой косой Сэм вообще?
Tell me about Sam. Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
Мне реально кажется, что это та реликвия. И если это та реликвия, нам нужно сперва ее заполучить, потому что у нее бед может быть больше. Сперва с Изабеллой пойдем.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Canary.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawk that much.
В общем, все дальше интереснее и интереснее. Поэтому, ребят, давайте сегодня заканчивать стрим. Я сохраняюсь с мамой. Поиграем.
Shall we take this outside and see if it floats?
Закругляться. Стрим был сегодня очень интересный. Много чего сделали полезного. Вне стрима я постараюсь одеть их, переодеть правильно, продать все ненужное, потому что у нас почти весь инвентарь занят. И в следующий раз уже продолжим наше путешествие и даже, возможно, сделаем но DLC, если нам хватит времени. Поэтому всем большое спасибо, ребят, кто пришел сегодня на стрим, кто писал, поддерживал, как всегда. Побольше вам позитива, поменьше негатива. Хорошо вам провести среду и увидимся завтра. Пока-пока-пока.